we talked about another guy that I was really curious to see what he would do against a very good receiver. That's Deonte Banks going up against Justin Jefferson. And guys, I gotta say, mixed results, I think, is probably the best way to word it. Like, am I crazy for saying that? Like, did Justin Jefferson go off? No. Did Sam Darnold throw the ball deep? And was it an exciting game where you're throwing the ball like crazy? Though, no. And that's part of what I got to look at. So he only had 4 receptions on the day for 59 yards and a touchdown with Justin Jefferson there. 2 of those 4, though, I can look back on and remember exclusively as being one-on-one matchups there with Deonte Banks and him getting beat pretty bad, including the touchdown.
Yes, big time.
But I got to say, the fact that the touchdown happened, that's on Shane Bowen. That's not on Deonte Banks. Like, you got a 4th down play. You have to get in the end zone. Who do you think you're giving the ball to? You're probably giving the ball to Justin Jefferson.
You probably should be really doing some pressing and some double coverage.
There should have been exactly that. There should have been 2 guys at the line on him, forced them to throw the ball somewhere else.
Correct.
But at the same point, it's like I look at it and go, okay, he got beat, he got burnt bad in that play. It's also Justin Jefferson, though,
who like is arguably
who's arguably got burnt that way.
Yeah, I mean, who's better than him in this league currently? There's not many. You arguably say he's a top 3
Hill,
receiver,
but he's top 2.
Tyreek Hill.
It's him or Tyreek Hill. That's it.
Yeah,
there's no
Tyreek
third.
Hill. Well, you know what also didn't happen with Justin Jefferson? He did not have an 8-yard touchdown pass.
Oh,
but he also didn't have an 8-yard touchdown pass today, like Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, but I mean,
he's like, oh, look at these cuffs.
Have to. And that's what I'm getting at. The Dolphins were in a close game, and the Dolphins kept on throwing the ball up because they were in a close game. This was not a close game, guys, for the Vikings. They stopped throwing the ball deep. They were running the ball more often. They were doing a dink and dunk offense. They were just kind of killing the clock. This wasn't close at any point. And that's why I'm saying it's kind of a mixed bag with Banks, because we didn't see as much as we would have seen in a tighter game, obviously, as far as throwing the ball to Justin Jefferson. But again, he didn't go off. If you can give Justin Jefferson 4 catches for 59 yards, it's kind of a win, guys.
Listen, if you're a fantasy owner of JJ, you're pissed watching this game.
Yeah.
You're expecting 20 points, and he got you a good old, maybe a 10-pointer.
Yeah, but I mean, that's my thing, though, is I'm looking at it, you know, and Josh here puts up the comment as well. He could have had way more, and that's where I'm kind of leaning towards like an incomplete grade for Deonte Banks as far as what he can do against them, because they didn't throw the ball to him that much. It's not like I can sit there and say, oh, well, you know, Deonte Banks really shut him down. No, they just stopped throwing the ball to him. They didn't need to.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I would probably give Banks maybe a B-, possibly a C+ on the day. Like,
C+, I think is
right. The reason I say B- is because you got to give him a little extra, because he did a lot of zone, right? And when he did man, he was against JJ. JJ, listen, he's a stud in this league. He's fantastic. And you held him under 60 yards and 1 touchdown.
Yep.
There's multiple games that he's played in where he's had multiple touchdowns, 100+ yards. So you stopped him for him. You didn't stop the player in total, but you stopped him. But when he was in zone and his obvious run plays, he also helped get the run out of bounds or tackle the runner. And he came up. That's why I went from a C+ to a B-.
He was good at that. And, you know, you saw Drew Phillips come up as well, and you saw Dory Jackson get burnt because he weakly went after a running back on a play as well. I think it was Jones. I can't remember who that was at that point. But, you know, these kids that Shane drafted, they are corners that come up and play the run.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.